The clockmaker's quiet midnight. In the narrow heart of Briarwick Lane stood a tiny shop with fogged windows and a crooked sign that read thimble and time. Most people passed it without noticing, but those who did swore the air around it felt slower, as if moments hesitated before moving on. Inside lived old Mavrin, the clockmaker. His hair resembled scattered silver shavings, and his hands moved with the precision only decades of delicate work could teach. Every shelf in his shop held clocks, tall ones, pocket ones, singing ones, and silent ones so subtle you had to hold your breath to hear their soft ticking. But Mavrin kept one clock hidden in a drawer beneath his workbench, a small brass piece, unremarkable except for the faint blue light that pulsed behind its glass face. It was a clock he never wound, never sold, and never spoke of. One fog-wrapped night, as the city slept and only the moon kept vigil, Mavrin felt a strange shift, like someone tugging on the sleeve of time itself. He shuffled to the hidden drawer and opened it. The little brass clock was glowing brighter than he'd ever seen. "No, not tonight," he whispered. "I'm too old for this." But the clock chimed, 3 soft notes, clear as crystal drops. Mavrin sighed, slipped on his coat, and stepped outside. The moment he closed the door, the world froze. The fog hung motionless. Lantern flames paused mid-flicker. A cat leapt across the street and remained suspended in the air, paws unmoving. Time had halted. Mavrin shuffled down Briarwick Lane, guided by the glow of the brass clock. At the far end of the street, he found the problem, a thin crack hanging in the air, shimmering like fractured glass. Time, quite literally, had split. He steadied his breath and pressed the glowing clock against the crack. The blue light seeped into it, weaving the tear closed. When the final thread sealed, the brass clock dimmed to its normal soft pulse. Time resumed. Fog drifted again. Lantern flames flooded. The airborne cat completed its leap as if nothing unusual had happened. Mavrin returned to his shop slowly, each step heavier than the last. He placed the brass clock back in its hidden drawer, patted it fondly, and whispered, "You and I have kept this world together long enough." Then he switched off the lamps, surrounded by the gentle ticking of 1,000 ordinary clocks, each unaware of the extraordinary task their maker had just completed. And Briarwick Lane, wrapped once more in quiet, carried on with its night.